Peace, everybody. You now tuned in to the All Viral Access Media Show. Alright? Let's get it.
Now tuned in to All Viral Access Media. You dig?
Peace, everybody. Welcome back to All Viral Access Media. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications, man. I want to shout out my boy Cesar, #1. Y'all can follow him on Instagram, Cesar, SAYZAR1. That's the big homie. And so salute to him for making this interview possible, especially with Cuzzy Capone as well. And here's a partner of Cuzzy Capone and Nipsey Hussle. Dope artist, man, and you know, he's a part of the All Money In, crew, label. So I want to introduce y'all to the homie, WeeDogg. What's good, family? How you?
Oh man, what's good, man? What's poppin', man?
Everything good.
Same old shit. Yeah, due to the circumstances, yeah, everything's straight, man. Can't complain too much.
How's that Corona going on over there, man? What's like? What is it like on your side, man?
I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers is in the house or whatever, but you still have some people still roaming the streets. I mean, it's cool. It's like a kind of like a vacation time to yourself,
right,
your family and stuff. That's what it looked like.
Now that's the thing, because I was just talking about it on my show a little while ago, and my boy Casino Roulette, shout out to Casino. He was saying like that this time, even though in this crucial time, it brings back us to communicate with each other, be around your family, your kids, your parents, right, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Put the phones down. Let's get back to the actually interacting, touching, you know what I'm saying, things and that.
Right.
So let's make the best out of this tragic time. You know what I'm saying? But
right, you're right.
So first off, congratulations on your new single called Beat Street. You and Casino,
appreciate it.
You and Cuzzy Capone was going crazy on that, man. Let's talk about that.
Oh man, he had that beat from one of our partners, man. Shout out Femi, produced it, you know what I'm saying? Real cool dude. So he been having that beat for a minute. We was sitting up in my medical shop. We was chilling and stuff, smoking, and
okay.
He like, I got this beat, man. I'm gonna send it to you. So he sent it to me just like any other beat he sent me and stuff. And I heard it. I'm like, oh yeah, this tight. But then we got to pondering like, nah, we do this shit. We got to go to New York, man, because this is like it's like a New York type feel, man. Even though B Street, you know what I'm saying, the movie, you know what I'm saying, everybody grew off, you know what I'm saying, off the B Street. And went to New York, connected with a couple of dudes. Shout out Snubs. And my boy Hazardous that shot the video, you know what I'm saying? And we linked up with some cool people, made it happen, man, and Diz doing what it's doing, man, appreciate everybody that's tuning in to it too.
I definitely fuck with the song. It's definitely dope. And y'all shot it in Brooklyn and all that. I seen it. Y'all was right in front of the Biggie mural and all that. It was pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Word, pretty dope.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was just to be, in that area of aura of, you know what I'm saying, of greatness, seeing that mural. I'm right. Like, yeah, man, this is the shit right here, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Give us well, how was it in the beginning? What got you started into, getting into rhyming and all that? Let's get a little background of you, WeeDogg.
Shit, it basically can't see. I was always a good writer, man. I used to write shit, but I never used to know how to put it in rap form. And so I just started fucking around with a couple of my partners, like my boy Hustle Rob and like Cuzzy Capone. They giving me little pointers and stuff. And I started to practice, and I, was getting good at that shit. And
right.
We was in the studio doing a project, a street compilation project, and my boy Cuzzy, he had brought Nip in the studio for the first time. Okay. And he went in there and one take Jake some shit like real quick. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? And when niggas start fucking with Nip now, It was, you know what I'm saying, it was different. It was, you know, niggas was, you know, teaching motherfuckers, you know, if a motherfucker didn't know, you know what I'm saying, certain things.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So we was all teaching each other, you know what I'm saying? And everything came out good, especially as far as the music. Original Slauson Boy, you know, when the Slauson Boyz started, you know what I'm saying? I was part of that. I had took a little vacation, you know what I mean? And but other than that, you know, basically, you know, I'm original Slauson Boy. That's where it started from. Just that, you know, being that music is an outlet. So, you know, I needed an outlet to do that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the nigga was always rhyming and always doing something in the spot or something.
Right. The Slauson Boyz was it managed by Big U, or that was like his like kind of shit? Cause it just came to me just now. We're not going to dwell on that name, but it just came to me now. Just thinking about it.
It was, you know what I'm saying? Big U did manage it. And we only did like we did like one album.
Right.
Behind that. And but yeah, he was he managed that. He managed the group.
Okay. Okay. All right, now I seen you was at the 1500 or nothing ceremony. You know, that was a big deal, you know, to get the keys to your own city. So let's talk about that, man. Congrats.
Oh man. And that shit felt good, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I know they was feeling that. I know they was feeling like I was feeling, and I wasn't getting the no nothing, but I felt the energy. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes deserve it. We, you know, watched them when they were like young. You know what I mean? Doing it, and you know, I was.
Damn. It's breaking up a little bit.
Intrigued on how it was instrumental days with them dudes. Yeah.
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
cool.
You cool right now? Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a good feeling, man, to see them dudes achieve that point, man. They well deserved, man. They didn't put out too many hits at their age. You know what I'm saying? Them like, you know, they the greats, man. Like, you know, far as sound wise, you know, people was looking for, you know, a different sound, you know, that crisp sound, you know what I mean? And them dudes got a sound that's impeccable, man. And it was cool, man, being up there, man, and chilling with them dudes, man. It was real cool.
Dope. Now, all right, so can you break down that Grammy after party picks in 2018, man? Like, we seen you and Nip, and you know, how was Hov? You know what I mean? How was that whole experience, man?
Man, that shit was crazy, man, because you know, we fuck with a lot of New York rappers, and Hov one of them. You know what I'm saying? Just to been in dope spots, doing our thing, listening, you know, grinding to Can't Knock the Hustle and shit like that, the Blueprint. Okay. It was cool. He was laid back. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you be in the midst of certain celebrities or whatever, you know, they have a different type of aura with them. You know, some of them, you know what I'm saying, act, you know, stuck up. And that's not a bad thing, because, you know, if you're around somebody that you don't know, you know what I'm saying, you don't, you know, act a certain way. But he was acting chill, you know what I'm saying? The whole party was chill, man. And, you know, but to be right there in the same area, you know, that was a cool night, man. That was like, you know, one of the nights, you know, you can mark down in the books, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was real cool, man. Real exquisite.
Right. It was a lot of money in that building.
My God. Yeah, it was a lot of money. It was a lot of money in the building. It was people in there that, you know, that you probably wouldn't even knew had money. You know, Dave Chappelle was up in there. You know, it was a cool little, you know, list, man. It was cool that they all came out to show love to bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? here's a dude started off on the corner of Crenshaw, Slauson, you know what I mean, grinding just to, you know, make ends meet, to having a Grammy nominated party.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Did
So yeah, it was a good night, man.
speaking of that, not to go off into something negative, like when God bless his soul when he passed, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't really watch the Grammys like that. Did Khaled Muhammad, DJ Khaled win a Grammy, right? But it was with the song with Nipsey, if I'm not mistaken. And I think some people said they feel like he should have gave that Grammy. You know what I mean? Like, this is for Nip. Like, give it to the family. Matter of fact, the family was behind him, right?
Right.
Why he should have been like, here, Mama Hustle. Here, Grandma Hustle. You know what I mean? Papa Hustle. Take that. That's for him. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? That wasn't even in my questions. But what's your thoughts?
Yeah,
I felt that, man. The fuck,
I feel you. You know, I didn't really, you know, really watch the shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, I feel you. You know, that'd have been showing a lot of gratitude.
yes.
You know, if he would have did that, you know, just out of honor. You know what I'm saying? But you know, some people different, bro. You know, some people, you know, don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me and you, or the regular person. You know what I'm saying? Or it probably wasn't on his mind
At the time.
You know what I'm saying? But on top of gratitude for us that, because, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're at the time, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we coming up on the 1 year joint, and you know, it's still fresh, it's still new, you know what I mean? Like it just happened, you know what I'm saying? And you know, where we from, you know what I'm saying? That's all we lose is homeboys, you know what I mean? People that we know, people that, you know, we done been around 10, 15, 20 plus years, you know what I mean, for them to just vanish and knowing that they not coming back, you know what I'm saying? So that shit still, like, it fucks with us, you know what I'm saying? So, but definitely, you know what I mean, all bullshit to the side, I'm happy for bro, even though it manifests after, you know what I'm saying, his demise, but, you know, the achievements, the platinum plaques, the Grammys, you know what I'm saying? Bro really deserved that, and I'm really happy, you know what I mean, that he got that, you know what I mean? Because not only that he got that, he going down in history.
Facts.
From a dude that came from a little small corner of South Central LA, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming out the ghetto or may have you doing no type of numbers, doing nothing like that. Facts. So, you know, I tip my hat, man, and you know, and very thankful and grateful, even being around him and being around in this you know, in the space, you know what I'm saying? Right. So
we're gonna get to you know, towards the end, we're gonna get to your relationship with Nip. You know what I mean? But I want to touch on like your, you know, your accomplishments and things and nature, things of that nature with you. So, but I heard Nip has a tattoo of you on his rib with your name on it. Can you tell us the story behind it and what it meant for him to get that, to do that?
Actually, I didn't even know to Kabi Supreme and Cuzzy Capone and a few of the homies told me, you know, because I was in prison when that happened. So basically all the like Kabi, he got Cuz, he got the whole roll call on his backs. Them dudes was there, you know what I'm saying, when that happened. So we was at like a party for Nip, and Kabi Supreme had told me, which I didn't even know about it. You know what I mean? And when he told me, damn, it fucked. But you know,
damn.
Told me I was a lot shocked because you know what I'm saying? A whole different love, a whole different side. So that's how I got out.
All right. kind of, damn, man, shit kind of cut up again. But we got most of what you were saying though, but it cut
Right.
up a little bit. But now one thing that bothers me, man, I see a lot of, this is fucking true, man. I see a lot of the thing that bothers me, I see a lot of celebrities posting up rest in peace Nip, but when he was alive, none of these artists put Cuz on their album or lead single besides a few like Jada, you know what I'm saying, Ross and Snoop Dogg, man.
Right.
Have you peeped the fakeness in motherfuckers, man?
Yeah, I peeped a whole lot, but that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because certain
Excuse me.
people act different when people passes. You know what I'm saying? They don't show gratitude to you when you hear, but when people wake up and see the impact that that person gave on to the world or gave on to somebody they know, then they feelings. You know what I'm saying? And that's human, but at the end of the day, if it was never like organic or genuine from the gate, it shouldn't have been nothing. You know what I mean? Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell nobody, oh, I like this dude or I don't like this dude, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the fake shit should have just, stayed. You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. If you feel like, this, that, and you should have just kept it up under your hat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of dudes, like you said, Jada, Rick Ross, Snoop.
Chinks Drugs, because that was
Yeah.
Hey Fool was one of my favorites. Track 12 off of Welcome to JFK. Nip killed that.
Hey man, that
Nip
fool,
bodied
man.
that shit.
Man, that nigga had a cold gift, man. That nigga can do, nigga. And that nigga didn't used to write, bro. That's the thing. Like, this nigga had a cold gift where he'd go in there and spit a hard ass 8 bars, nigga, and probably like take a 2-minute pause and go back in there and clean that whole other 8 up, nigga. And I'd be like, this nigga crazy. But yeah, man, he was definitely talented, man.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man. One of a kind, man. And I like I said when we spoke before, I came in, like when I scroll down Instagram, I still can't listen to his voice right now. It took me a minute, and I looked on something. He was talking about a book that made him change his way of thinking, was the 3 magic words. That was the only time, and I think it was meant for me just to stop there. But I still can't do that shit right now because it's that shit crazy. And I never met the nigga, but I always been a fan way before he passed, passed, man. So that shit fucked up, man. But
yeah, it's messed up. I mean, sometimes I only can listen to like, shit we done did and probably like, some of his new shit because that motherfucking victory lap was hard as fuck. All this shit was hard, but it was just something about that victory lap, bro. It just solidified his position as far as in the music industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was on a whole nother level. But, like I say, I get it, man. Sometimes, I could be listening to a Blue Laces or something like that, and I turn it off in the middle part because I don't, it's touchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It feel like bro still here, bro talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he got a song called what was that shit called? I think was it Welcome Home? I don't know, but it's on Game album.
Okay.
That motherfucker so hard to where that shit gave a nigga goosebumps. I'm like, this nigga Nip, bro, still talking shit. I said, he talking this shit. Yeah, he's still talking this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
He was dope. What's one of your favorite songs that you and him done? What sticks out close to you, like me and this dude?
Shit. We did it was a couple of them. It was Roll the Windows Up.
Okay.
Shed a Tear.
All
right. Roll Around in Heaven. And yeah, them three. Yeah, them three. They was all, especially that Shed a Tear. That Shed a Tear was like that shit was real sentimental, you know what I mean? One of the ones we was talking about a lot of homies that was passing.
Right.
But Yeah, that was them right there is the ones. Especially Roll the Windows Up. Roll the Windows Up was nice.
Have he ever? Well, I was about to write it down, but I might as well just asking that. Have he ever like you know when you chill with him and y'all you know politic and all that? Have you ever thought about like him passing or anything like that? Especially like because I seen the interview he did with Tariq Nasheed, and he was talking about how he was doing the documentary about Dr. Sabi and all that stuff, and people was like, "Yo,
Right.
kind of touchy subject, yo." But he said, like, listen,
Right.
if something happened to me, y'all ride for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So was there anything like
Right.
you know before his untimely demise? Have you ever said something to you that stuck out about if he ever left here, or I don't know? If not,
Nah, he never spoke. He never spoke nothing, you know, like that to me. I wasn't seeing him on a daily basis, but when I do see him, it wasn't nothing. He was always, you know, happy and, you know, what's the next move? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, you know, I don't think if it did cross his mind, he didn't really like, you know, trip off of it. He free spirit, you know what I mean? That's one thing I know about bro. He was free spirit. He didn't really like, you know, trip off, you know, none of that type of stuff. But, you know, but he never like, you know, mentioned nothing like that to me.
okay. Now LA or the blue side. I got a few more questions. So LA or the blue side has been taking the loss from Nip to Pop Smoke. What's the politics, you know, behind that?
Man, politics is crazy, you know, especially that Pop Smoke situation. I definitely feel for that dude family, you know what I'm saying? That he was, when I found out he was 20 years old, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
He was that young, you know what I'm saying? That fucked me up because I don't know why they want to see, you know what I'm saying, the youth, the kids, you know what I'm saying, get harmed, you know what I'm saying, behind the streets. But, you know, I just feel like, you know, it should have been like a different type of, I don't know. I just felt like he should have been more secure.
Right.
You know what I mean? To even, you know, come out here. Because, you know, I ain't going to lie. When we go to New York, bro, like, we be secure, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We be around, you know what I'm saying? People ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's good. You know what I mean? I'm talking about 4 or 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, still walking the streets. Right. It's good. So, you know, it just, I don't know, you know, what, you know, the people he had around him or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? But for sure, he should have been more secure than what he was. You know what I mean? Definitely a blow because he was finna take off.
Yeah.
Definitely seen it and honestly, like, I knew about him, but I didn't know about him until it was I think an interview 50 Cent did with Ebro.
Ebro, yeah.
And yeah. And he was talking about, you know, 50 Cent was talking about Pop Smoke on the interview and stuff. So I said, let me tap in. When I tapped in, I was like, oh yeah, he sounds like a young 50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, oh yeah, okay. But, you know, that was definitely a blow though, you know what I mean? You know, for, you know, any, like, a lot of these hip hop artists or whatever, you know, niggas should be coming in the game, enjoying their money, enjoying their fruit, so they was taking care of their family, man. Nobody shouldn't have to worry about, you know, having to get out of who's around me is cool, you know what I mean? Had to question, you know what I'm saying, your staff, you know what I mean? It should be free world, man. But you know, definitely a fucked up situation. You know, that was definitely fucked up news. You know, saying, like I say, for the hip hop heads, it's fucked up news, and especially for Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I fucks with Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with all part of New York. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is, you know, it's just fucked up, man. It's a whole fucked up situation. It's just from Nip to that. It's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the Kobe shit is just, all this shit is too much. You know what I mean?
Right. I wanted to touch on just briefly, like, because, you know, it's like, because, you know, he done made a mistake and put his address or his location out there, and like they say, like, you know, they be having those, you know, they're saying like the honey traps, like they have girls who, you know, party with a nigga, then, you know, basically line them up. But, you know,
Right.
there was another situation, because it's like, it's you know, it's topsy-turvy with it, is like, the dude that he stole the, I think a Rolls Royce from, and took it to Brooklyn. And when I had my live stream on it, somebody from Cali called in. It was like the person who he took it from is well known. He has a lot of connections. So never gave his name.
Right.
I don't even want to know who the motherfucker is. I don't want to know. So if you ever listening, nigga, don't try. Don't come on my side. But nah,
Right.
whoever it is, but you know, that person could have been the one, like, yo, damn, you stole my shit, and now you on my side, and you holding a lot of money. Like, it's almost like a slap in the face. So, but so the whole thing, however how it went down, what people should learn from this, it seems like God always give us like a something to learn from, whether it's something positive or negative. So I think a lot of the young ones should definitely take heed to, is to learn from other people's mistakes, because he could have moved a little bit better if that was the situation. So God bless his soul.
Right.
Was it karma, or did he get set up? But it's a certain way how you supposed to move, man, and just God bless his soul. So
Definitely. And definitely, and that's like, you know, people get the misunderstanding of checking in. You know, you ain't no pussy ass nigga if you check in, nigga. I don't care, nigga. If I go to a city, nigga, I don't want to be around a nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, from that city and that nigga in that city. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying, because it's wolves everywhere, my nigga. It's wolves everywhere, nigga, from London all the way back, nigga, to wherever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't never underestimate nobody from nobody's city. You know what I'm saying? You going there on business, go there on business. You know what I'm saying? And that's that, you know what I'm saying? Because the element of the shit, man, one thing I can say about that shit, bro, you know, definitely it wasn't no random shit. Because ain't no niggas walking around in that area at that time of the night, nigga. The white folks gonna call the police on your dog ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it goes back to, you know, your team, man. You know what I'm saying? Because them the people that supposed to catch the bullshit before it get to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
So it's just, you know, yeah, that's what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? So that shit gotta get a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, stronger, you know, and it's fucked up that, you know, the homie had to die, you know what I'm saying, to make something get strengthened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's fucked up, man. You know, I just wish dude could have really, like, you know, could have lived longer, you know what I'm saying, and do his music shit. But you know, you can't get in situations with niggas, man.
Right.
You know, especially if you don't know the rap shit, you know what I'm saying, about this nigga. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, with the car situation, he didn't know that nigga was that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, you gotta move different, bro. You gotta move different. You know what I'm saying? That's just it.
Facts, man. God bless. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man, and condolences to the family and everything.
Definitely.
All right, man. Let's talk about. Oh yeah, Cesar wanted to ask you this question. He said, will you ever visit Nipsey's homeland, Eritrea?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, that's one thing. I want to go back to all that anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to, because I'm telling you, bro, like I tell a lot of people, you know, you only live once.
Facts.
If you can knock some shit off your list, do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one part of the Africa I do want to go see. You know what I mean?
Right.
Them still our folks. You know what I mean? And that's the aura what he was around and what he grew up made him who he was. You know what I'm saying? The hustle, part about it. You know, they had a different hustle over there, man. You know, they hustle was relentless. That's why I seen a whole lot in him. Like, man, this dude right here is he been here before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga been here before. But, you know, like his pops, his brother, you know, they solid people, man. You know what I'm saying? His moms, they all solid. They all solid. You know, you can tell that they come from a different, you know what I'm saying, situation. Right. But you know, they just, you know, good people, man. And he was well raised right. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was raised the right way. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying, backslide sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But what he was doing for our community, man. He was doing, you know, he was trying to make, you know, raise awareness in that area, where if it was music, where if it was the clothing line, he was trying to bring that shine in our section. You know what I'm saying?
He was the first person with the smart store. Like he was ahead of his time, way ahead. Motherfuckers just started catching on after his passing. Crazy.
I'm saying that's right. That shit crazy, man.
Look, crazy. I have one more question, and then we're gonna end it with you know, basically how you and Nip started, and you know, the certain question I might ask you about the whole situation, and then we're gonna end it from there. You give everybody your contacts and, you know, and everything that you what you're working on, what you're coming out with. But before we get into that, there's one last question, man. Shout out to the homie Cuzzy, man. So is Cuzzy your mentor, big brother, blue comrade? Speak about the relationship you have with the man. Salute Cuzzy Capone, man.
Man, salute. Cuzzy Capone is big bro. He mentor. You know, I've been knowing Cuzzy. Actually, I've been knowing Cuzzy a lot longer than a lot of these dudes, because he's like my big brother's best friend.
Wow.
So basically, you know, Cuzzy was around me basically to oversee what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? When my brother not there or my brother not around. Right. So, you know, he knows a lot. He been at mom's house. He sat at mom's table.
All right.
You know what I mean? So we've been around these, but for sure, my mentor, you know, when we go in the lab and we doing these albums and stuff, I get a lot, you know what I'm saying, from him. A lot from him.
Shout out to Cuzzy, man. And like I said, I'm gonna say it on the interview. I want to do a song with both of y'all brothers one day. And your new project you coming out, man, for real.
Yeah.
I want to get on some, you know what I mean? Definitely want to, you know, get something off my bucket list too. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely like to do something with y'all one of these days, man. But yeah, shout out to Cuzzy Capone, man. Real talk, man.
Yeah, shout out, bro, man.
All right, man. First off, how did you how did you and Nipsey become friends?
Well, basically, we was doing this claustrophobic album, you know what I'm saying? We was, you know, everybody was doing their music or whatever. You know, we had got a space where we was doing studio at. We was doing our little studio time at it. And basically,
don't do this.
This little young man with the business, man. This shit is hard.
Oh, shit. It's doing it again.
You hear me?
It's fucking up again.
Yeah, I can see you, though.
Right. I mean, it sounds good now, but you know, because I'm one of those people who don't like to repeat the same shit. And I just said it. So, you know, if you want to, you know what I mean, if you want to answer the question again, because I'm real fucked up on it. If I gotta say the same shit 2 or 3 times, I don't want to talk, because I'm fucking funny like that.
Right.
But all right, so fuck it. I'm gonna be editing all this stuff anyway. So
right.
So how you and Nip So how you and Nip became friends, family?
Basically, we was doing this claustrophobic album. We was at the studio and cousin brought him through, like, man, I got this dude, man, he dope as fuck, man, this, that, and the other. So, you know, we seen him. We already know him from the neighborhood. So when I was like, damn, bro, I didn't know bro knew how to get down. So when he went in there, man, nigga, it's the hottest 16 I ever heard. Man, melt my ears off. I'm like, this nigga right here, cold young nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we started fucking with each other, you know, in and out the studio. And we started, like, you know, the dudes that was around us, which was Hustler Rob, Kai Supreme, Cuzzy Capone, Tiny Draws, Robin Hood. It was a whole lot of us around, you know what I'm saying? And we formed a group, which is the Slauson Boyz, you know what I'm saying? Right. And basically from there, we were just at every studio, you know, doing music for the album and stuff. That shit brought us, you know what I'm saying, a little closer. And then when he started fucking with the homies and started fucking with the hood, that shit really, like, you know what I'm saying, brought us really closer, because I was seeing him every day with my niggas, you know what I'm saying, being around my nigga G-Bob, which is Cobby Supreme, you know what I'm saying. He was around him a lot, so that was my bro. So that's who I used to see him. So, you know, going to restaurants, going out to little clubs, you know what I'm saying, just kicking it with him and stuff. But in the studio mainly, though, you know what I mean, doing that work, you know what I'm saying. Right. Showed a lot of pointers, you know, that what could a nigga could do better on his verse, or, you know, right. We just, you know, it was just organic when we did meet, you know what I'm saying? And we've been locked in ever since. I think that shit was like 2003. 2000, the end of 2002, 2003.
Okay. If there's one memorable moment you had of Nip, what would it be? What would be the most memorable moment, just, you know, being with Nip?
Oh man, shit. It was a couple of moments. I remember it was his birthday party at we was at AOD. AOD was cracking strip club out in LA. Okay. And he had came in, he had got his little table and stuff, and he was with Jay Stone. And
shout out to Jay Stone.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Stone, man. You know, they pulled me up on the couch, because they were sitting on the couch. You know, I'm already a short nigga, so I'm sitting level of shit. And
yeah.
He's like, bro, come pull up. Give me your hand, man. He pulled me up, right. Popped the bottle, you know what I'm saying? We got faded the whole night. But another one, this is crazy, because we was in the studio. He had a studio downtown. He already looked like he did probably been smoked like an ounce or something like that before I came up to the studio. Bro laid across the couch, you know, high as shit. So we got one going on. Like, remind you, I looked over there, you know, bro looked like he out of it, eyes shut, all that.
Right.
We smoking. When it get to me, you know, I'm out to pass it, but bro in a rotation, so I'm out to pass it to homie, because I see he sleep. My nigga reached his arm up with his two fingers out, like, hold up, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But he grabbed it and smoked it while he was asleep. I said, nigga, I thought your ass was asleep. He said, boy, I smell that weed, so I got a sense for that shit when it's coming around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, them was my two favorite, man.
Right. Man, rest in peace, King. Now, man, there's a couple of more, but and we're gonna talk about Crack Babies 3 too, in closing this out. The video shoot, man, on top of that parking lot with DJ Khaled. There was some rumors circulating around that they had problems. Niggas had problems with Nip shooting there. At first it was just hearsay. So nobody really never put the stamp on it. It was pretty much a speculation, because nobody really made it clear that was true. From my recollection, not even Khaled. So that performance of, I love that fucking song, but was that really true that Nip had a problem during that video shoot?
You know what? I doubt it. I never heard about it, you know what I'm saying, based on who he was around, because he had some homies with him. You know what I'm saying? He had a few homies with him, and he was in the hood. So me personally, I don't think he had no problem. If he did have a problem with somebody, nobody didn't mention nothing about, him having a problem. Far as from what I heard, that video shoot was a success, and, they went on about their way.
Okay. All right. All right, well, listen, because I know it wouldn't be right to ask, while me having you here, and it all depends on however you want to question it. But this dude, Shitty Cuz, I was the first one. Shout out to one of the homies from out there, that gave me the name Shitty Cuz. Nobody even knew who that person was until I put it out there. Yeah, I'm taking credit, goddammit, for those who listen to this interview. But what's your thoughts on Shitty Cuz, man? And who is he? Do you know?
Honestly, I don't even know that dude, bro. I ain't never seen that dude, period. I've been over there kind of pretty much all my life, and I know, like, the younger crowd, and you know what I mean? But I never seen him up until they posted this picture looking for him, for that when it happened. But I never seen dude in my life. I still, to this day, I don't really know who he is, other than, what he in jail for. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like a mystery, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen that dude in my life.
Does the people in the hood over there feels the same way? Because it's like, he had to, if anything, Nip had to know him because he got close up on him. He was able to get up on him. So somehow he had to be, known as some sort. Like,
he probably knew somebody. I'm not saying that he didn't, because I want to say he knew somebody. But me personally, I just never knew him, or I never seen him before. Up until they started showing his picture and shit. But other than that, I'm quite sure he probably knew a couple of people. You know what I mean? Or he probably knew more. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know the severity of it.
All right, what's your thoughts on his death? Because there's a lot of speculation that it could have been a setup. Some say there's, because he was in like a psychiatric building, some things like that. Like, he was like like a little psych patient, because when they caught him, he was right in front of that building.
Right.
Some say he was used as a patsy, used as a pawn to get Nipsey out the way, and because him and Dave Gross, they basically purchased that plaza, and they was building the tower, and that part right there is very significant. And I forgot that I should have looked up the name of what they call it far as real estate. Basically like after 10 years of having a business in that type of zone, that advancement zone, I really forgot the name. After 10 years, you don't have to pay taxes. Like, those big tycoons who does real estate, they know what type of Nipsey was already ahead of his time, so he knew what he was sitting on. Him and Dave Gross knew exactly the property they were sitting on, and a lot of those big tycoons wanted that area. That's why they built that little rail line over there too, because that's going to be more money pouring in.
Right.
So, long story short, do you think it really could have been because of him telling him, yo, there's smut on your name, son? Check your paperwork. Nigga saying, you snitch, you can't be over here. You know what I'm saying? Or it could have been like these higher ups try to get him out the way, because police was trying to damage him anyway, try to get him up out of there. So what's your thoughts? I know that was a loaded ass question, but
no, it's all good. You never know, man, with that shit over there. One thing I could say about growing up over there, the police never liked us.
Right.
And not just saying it far-fetched, like, people probably saying, well, nigga, you's a gangbanger. The police not supposed to like you, but they didn't. It was a difference. It was just like, every time they came on the scene, it was extras, other than what they was coming for. You know what I'm saying? They always gave us the bad end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a lot of shit going on with the police, but, you know, far as, you know, a conspiracy theory or anything like that, you know, I wouldn't know, but, you know, I wouldn't turn a deaf ear to it either. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we don't really know until, you know, the cards is unfolded. You know what I'm saying? And we, you know, we can really, you know, dissect it like that. But, you know, it's just a lot of weird shit with the police that be, you know, going on, you know, to the planting dope, to the planting guns. You know, I know people that's still in jail, been in jail for about 15 years.
Damn.
Because a police officer been planting some shit, you know what I'm saying, on a person, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of dirty shit going on with that, but, you know, we'll never know, you know, as far as the situation, you know, but one thing I can say is, you know, what motherfuckers do in the dark, it shall come to the light, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, me being a believer, you know what I'm saying, of the high power, his bro death is not just gonna go. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just not gonna be something that just, you know, oh, you know, nah, you know, it just, you know, things ain't played itself out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of, like, you know, a lot of shit going on that don't make no sense, but we don't have really nothing to follow up on to say, you know, who did what. You know what I mean? So
And I know like, you know, hood politics and stuff like that. So certain things, even if I'm not saying you know anything, this is just general, just like,
right,
regardless if a motherfucker do know something. In this type of situation, especially with this situation with Nipsey Hussle, this goes beyond that. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to like ask questions to put anybody else in an unnecessary situation. You know what I mean? Because this is hood
right,
politics, and we know what can happen when you say too much. So
right,
I'm treading carefully, and I would, you know, like I told Cuzzy too, I would not try to do anything to try to squeeze something out of you just for everybody's sensation, to try
right,
to
right.
find something out. So, you know, at the end of the day, I just feel like, you know, this shit is fucked up. Somebody know what the fuck is going on. Somebody know exactly how the fuck it happened, what happened, who behind it, blah, 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 blah. But we know how it is, man. You know, motherfuckers is, look, you know,
Right,
I got
right.
a family, blah, 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 blah. So I get it, man. But I just hope, man, whoever was behind it, man, they should be eradicated off the fucking planet, man. You
Oh
know
no,
what
no doubt, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. I was just
I'm
thinking about bro this morning. I think about, you know, I think about bro like every day. I post bro, you know what
Yeah, I
I'm
see.
saying, every day, just, you know what I'm saying, because I know what type of time he was on, as far as the positive, you know what I'm saying. I seen the impact, you know what I'm saying, he had on people. So I try to kind of like, you know, carry that, you know what I'm saying. That's my way of mourning. When you see, you know, Nip every morning, and the little quotes, I get them little quotes from everywhere, like from Gandhi
Yeah.
on to it's a lot of shit. Oprah. I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, little high power quotes I use, you know what I'm saying? And all that is that's bro caption, because that's what he was on. You know what I'm saying? He was on that.
I got a question. Now, it's just a thought. Like, how the fuck, man, they let this dude get right back on him? If he's a known shooter, you know, this is the question that always bothered me. Like, if this dude is a known shooter, and I'm talking about shitty cuz or whatever, and he come over there and he say, "Yo, whatever it was," and Nip said whatever he said. It is what it is. Like, you're not gonna tarnish my name or make it seem like you cool over here when you know there's some shit on your name. You got to go clear that up. But anyway, so if they knew what type of time that dude was on, man, the dudes that was there, man, like, what the fuck? Let the nigga get back on him, and I kind of feel, just from my own perception, I think probably Nip knew, but he wasn't scared to he wasn't scared to leave no nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, whatever's gonna be was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
niggas should never let him get close up on him like that, man. To do what he done. They should have. We know that police always coming up there checking niggas, and you know what I mean. Maybe there wasn't no hammers around, but
Right.
niggas shouldn't have been able to get close up on my boy like that, man. So
I think, yeah, I think for sure, like, you know, niggas should probably have been more aware, because that it couldn't have been, you know, it couldn't have been if it could have been one of them. You know what I mean? So, you know, definitely, you know, you got to pay attention to your surroundings wherever you at, you know. But, you know, that's just crazy, man.
they definitely he's a martyr now. He was trying to bring everybody together, all the gangs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was the peacemaker, man. It seemed like the peacemaker always get taken out.
Right.
The
And
one
you
trying to
know,
make things better gets taken out.
yeah, it always happened
Probably
to the
really
good,
better
man.
what's behind. Damn,
It always happened to the good people, man, you know.
man. All right, I got 3 more and we out, man. What was the most important thing you learned from that?
Pro Tools, man. Bro used to always stress the fact that Pro Tools gonna be a way of the future as far as music, you know what I'm saying? Hard work and dedication, you know what I'm saying? Even though nigga be up them long ass nights, early mornings, you know what I'm saying? Make sure nigga get the job done. Persistence and patience. You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga might not, you know, get in the bag not coming fast enough where you wanted to, but you stay down and stay patient, you know what I'm saying? The bag gonna come in more. Being a real nigga, being a real brother, you know what I'm saying, standing on his word, you know, with everything, you know what I'm saying, he said, you know what I'm saying? A fighter, you know what I'm saying? Bro's a fighter, regardless, wrong or right, you know what I'm saying? He gonna, you know, 10 toes down, chin up. You know what I'm saying? You know, them was the whole lot of things that I learned, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? And being a good father, you know what I'm saying? A good son, a good brother, you know what I'm saying? Them the qualities, you know what I'm saying, that I seen, that I learned, you know what I'm saying, from him. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Just being around him that period of time I was, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't no negative guy. You know what I'm saying? He get on that hood shit, he'd get on that hood shit, you know what I'm saying? But he never was no negative nigga, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, bro was always a free spirit. So a nigga learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? The whole fuck the middleman shit, you know what I'm saying? The independent shit. You know what I'm saying? We got that from bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what niggas say, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, they style or they strategy or how they getting their music out there from our side. They got that from bro, because he had the coldest strategy when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get this out there and how I'm gonna get this out here. And he had that cold strategy. So that music part, like, he showed us a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Without even having to show us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What
You know.
what what did he meant to you? And then we're gonna get into Crap Babies 3. What you know, if there's anything you could say of what the world missed about him, or you know, just you know, what did he mean to you, as far as the spirit that he was, and the person that, you know, you learn from, and you know, basically you could, you know, take bits and pieces of his life, or how he moved in certain ways, and you apply it to yourself. Like, what, you know, if there's anything, you know, that he meant to you, about, you know, what you know, what would it be like? What did he mean to you, if you know, if you care to share that?
Nah, he meant a lot, man. You know, just like I say, his business savvy, you know what I'm saying? How he was a free spirit, you know, bro always was laughing, you know what I'm saying? When he's serious, he's serious. You know what I'm saying? I just miss his outgoing, he always happy, you know what I'm saying? That smile to tell it, you know what I'm saying? Just being around, you know, he brought the energy over to the neighborhood. You know, and there wasn't no energy like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he was definitely a bright shining star. You know, a lot of people couldn't see, but we seen it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just crazy, man.
All right. Let's talk about Crack Baby Street, man, and tell us about Crack Baby Street. When is it coming out? When the other projects that you got going out, and you know we could just close out from there. So let's talk about that, man.
Basically, Crack Baby 3 is under construction right now. It's about to be it's coming out soon, but we getting it mixed and mastered by my nigga G. 1500 or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G.
Shout
you know
out.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a lot of shit going on, man. We got Crack Baby 4 in the making and 2 solo projects, Cuzzy and WeeDogg solo projects, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot. We finna be locked and loaded, man, this next month and a half. But Crack Baby 3, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you can see that somewhere in April. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? We don't really like to give dates. We just like to pop out the blue with shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout for that, man. Y'all, you know, y'all gonna be y'all not gonna be disappointed from the bars to the production, man. I'm telling you, man, it's some whole different shit.
All right, man. Yo, you know, it was a pleasure. Everybody definitely check him out. Check out him, Cuzzy Capone. You know, definitely support the movement.
Right.
Give people your contacts, man, to reach out to you, man. Your social media platform.
Yeah, man. I'm WeeDogg on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, WeeDogg, all money in, tap in, you know what I'm saying? Hit the link, you know what I'm saying? People ain't seen Beach Street out now, how to sing on the streets, burning the airways up, radio play, stupid. Shade 45 play, stupid. Shout out to DJ Be Easy, you know, DJ Sour Milk and them and the LA Liquors, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we on our shit.
That shit is tough. That shit is tough though. Everybody definitely check that shit out, man. Please support the movement, man. You know, Nip's legacy didn't die, man. You know what I'm saying? And his homies is definitely here carrying the torch. So support the movement, man. Definitely support the movement, man. And I'm definitely gonna be a supporter, man. And you know, salute to you, man. And anytime, man, I would like to, you know, chop it up with you again, man. So salute to you, WeeDogg.
Anytime, brother. Anytime, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, love one.
Before you leave, make sure you hit that like button, that share button, and definitely subscribe. All right? This is All Viral Access Media, okay? And I'm out this mother. Peace.